이 쌍놈이 부가적인 피해라고.
damage. Is that all she was to you?
What would you have me say?
설득 실패.
The world is a dangerous place. Although I think maybe it always was.
이
It's
통계충이었구만
just a bit
이거.
more honest about it now. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that.
아들 입장에서
With
그렇게
old
생각할 수
age
있어요.
comes regret. And asking what if.
아니, 내가 납치당해가지고 같이 살지도
What
않았는데
matters now is that you and I have a chance
뭐야?
to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
그런 거잖아요. 어차피 같이 자란 게 아니고 얘는 신수 쪽에 납치돼가지고 어릴 때부터 살았으니까 엄마랑 아빠랑 같이 그 생활한 게 없으니 어떻게 보면 남이죠. 설득 스킬? 아니, 확률이 낮아요. 남이지 어떻게 보면 타인이지. 피만 이어져
I
있지.
hope you're not too overwhelmed.
켈로그.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
그를 이용한 것인가?
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
I don't expect you to
설득 실패
understand
진짜.
or agree with the decision.
말빨 더럽게
The
후달리네.
institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the institute, but his cruelty became more apparent.
그러니까 나쁜 놈인 걸 알면서도 써먹었다는 거네.
I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his.
복수의 길을 당신에게 주긴 나름 적합한
Seemed a
방식이다.
fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say?
그러면 켈로그는 쓰다가 버리는 말이었다는 거네? 주인공한테 일부러 죽게 만들어서 약간의 복수심을 가라앉혀라고? 켈로그도 이용만 당하다가 죽은 거 아니에요. 에휴, 토사구팽이네. 이 쓰레기들이네 이거.
So you're in charge of the institute?
I am the
팬맨으로
acting
날린
director,
거예요.
yes. I spent decades working to
맞아요.
reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously.
이거 지들의 그런 뭐랄까
It's important.
목적을 위해서는 모든
It really is
희생이
humanity's best hope for the future.
그냥 뭐 신경 쓰지도
No
않고
matter
그냥
what those
하는
above
거네.
ground might think of us.
왜 네가 수장이 되었냐?
But director? Why you?
그래,
I was
나도
the
죽을
most
뻔했어요.
qualified for the
한
position,
30번은 죽었겠다.
obviously. I've lived my life within these walls.
로드를 몇 번
Dedicated
한겨?
to science like every other member of the Institute. My hard work has paid off. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence will be appreciated
나의
as
존재가
we approach.
진가를
I've
인정받게
been a part
된다고?
of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself
소리야, 이거?
and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
뭔 소리예요? 갑자기 왜 나를 어차피 인마들이랑 같이 같은 편 하재? 아니 아들 찾으려고 왔는데 갑자기 얘는 또 말을 바꿔가지고 나는 인스티튜트 관심 없는 사람인데 왜 뭐? 아니?
I won't be a part of this. I can't.
이 새끼 또 이용하네.
Because of the reputation
얘도
of the
켈로그처럼 나 쓰다가 버리려고 하는 거
The
아니에요?
Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth.
그러니까
You've seen what it's like.
나를 이용하겠다는 것
I
같은데
assure
내가
you
이해를
you are
잘못했나?
better off with us.
사람들을 저버리라고.
How can you say that? How can you be so dismissive of all those people? Everything they've done?
Because it is the simple truth. and I believe you know it too. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
이게 은근슬쩍 나를 이용해 먹으려고 하는데 선심을 써서 기회를 주고 네가 영웅이 될 수 있다라고 살짝 이렇게 말을 이 어투를 바꿔가지고 지금 살살 꼬드긴 것 같아요. 요거 갑자기 나한테 무슨 기회를 준다느니 어? 아 그러고 보니까 레일로드가 친해지라고 했지. 맞아 아, 이 표정에 관심 없는데 이거 진심이니?
Are you sure you want this?
Yes, I am.
아, 여기서 못 이기는 척을 해주면서 이제 들어가야지. 갑자기 냉 하면은 또 의심할 거야. 좋아, 일단 뭐 한번 아들이니 또 학연 지연 뭐 혈연 이런 것도 좀 어드밴테이지가 있어야 되지 않겠습니까?
All right.
Thank you. The Institute is now your home as much
일단
as it is
혈연에
mine.
좀 얽매이도록
Please
하겠습니다.
take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in advanced systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
오케이. 지도자들을 일단 만나러 가봅시다. 아니요, 저 2회차입니다. 1회차는 영문판으로 해가지고 한글 패치가 안 나왔을 때 어차피 못 알아들었어요. 한글판으로는 초회차죠. 폴아웃이 제일 처음 나왔을 때 영문판으로 엔딩을 봐가지고 그거는 뭐 알아듣지도 못해요. 스토리도 모르고 게임했어요. 그냥 사람 죽이는 게 재밌어서 죽이고 댕겼지. 스토리 본 건 지금이 처음이라 열심히 지금 정독 중이죠. 야.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up
예,
this
리
primary
박사.
drive servo.
이게 아닌가?
That's the third one.
잠깐만. 누구한테 가야 되는 거야? 패트리어트를 만나세요. 패트리어트를 만나러 왔는데?
Primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase out on these older models.
아, 있구나, 패트리어트가. 얘가 이제 레일로드에 몰래 협력해주고 있는 스파이 같은 애죠. 뭐 좋은 아이템 없니?
Hey, it's me. So you're the one who sent the encrypted message.
네가 바로
How did you even
스파이고.
do that? I wasn't sure anyone on the surface would have a chance to crack Trinity. You know, the encryption algorithm.
트리니티? 아니야. 누구냐 넌?
Who are you?
I'm Liam Benet. My father runs synth development, and everyone knows who you are.
그래? 토미 해킹함.
A friend named Tinker Tom cracked your encryption.
He must have had some serious hardware to pull that off. Wow, your message was only one word. Friend. What did you mean by that?
친구는 바로 너를 뜻하는 거지. 이 녀석에게 호감을 사겠어. 호감도를 올려서
The railroad sent me to look for someone they
좀
call
더
Patriot.
믿음직스럽게 만들어야지.
That's you.
What? The railroad? As in the railroad? And they gave me a code name too? I kept sending synths to the surface hoping someone would help them. I hoped the railroad got to some of them, but I never knew for certain.
왜 신스를 돕는 건가?
Why are you helping synths?
At first, I just wanted to see if I could get away with it. It was a challenge, you know? But then I realized the synths are really just like us, except without any freedom. I decided to help the ones that wanted to escape, so they can have a better life.
처음에는 흥미로 시작한 거네 이거. 흥미로 그냥 내 능력이 어디까지 보겠다. 뭐 해킹범들이 그런 거 많이 하잖아요. 조금 해킹해 보다가 이제 좀 대가리가 커가지고 이제 좀 더 이제 간이 커진 건데 굉장한 녀석이고. 어떻게 탈출을
How did you
시켰나?
help synths escape?
Through hacking. The departments focus their best talents on hard science. Why waste time on terminal security, right? The SRB is the exception, and unfortunately, they control which synths go to the surface. But a forged work order from, let's say, bioscience can get a hand-picked synth on surface detail. And it turns out the railroad was waiting for them. Wow.
타이밍 지리네.
You saved a lot of synths.
So much to take in. But wait, with you in the picture, I have this idea. To rescue a lot of synths at once. But we'll need help. Where's he working now? Right. Let's go to the West Atrium. Probably best to talk about something else right now.
리암 씨?
You know my father thinks it's a living hell on the surface. But that can't be right. Heck, you look positively normal to me. No offense.
가자.
I'm not sure if we could ever make the surface actually a decent place to live. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't at least try to help, you know?
이거 왠지 죄수를 뒤에서 총으로 겨누면서 막 그거 한 것 같네. 앞장서.
When we get to the atrium, follow my lead.
혈청? 뭔 혈청이야? 피 차는 아이템? 오호, 진짜 연행하는 것 같아. 빨가 있겠어. 왜 멈춰? 아, 오크 과학적 퀘스트 있었어? 잠깐만, 나 모르는데. 그런 게 있었나? 없는데? 뮤턴트 아저씨를 인간으로 돌리는? 아, 그니까 퀘스트가 없는데요? 아예? 기타도 없고 아예 없는데?
Good. He's here. C-114. It's me.
Sir, do you require something?
It's okay, C-1. He's a friend. He's with the railroad.
Meeting here is dangerous. And you bring a
아,
stranger.
협력자도 있네.
You. How do I know we can trust you?
상호 신뢰를
Trust is a
해야지.
two-way street.
Excuse me. I must focus on my duties.
He's not from here. He's been helping our synths escape on the surface. It's safe.
If you insist we speak in front of him, do so quickly.
Right now. How many synths want to escape, C-1?
The ones I know for certain? 13.
That'll take forever. Let's free those 13 all in one go.
I would do anything for my people. But how do we get them to the teleporter? It's no good. The old maintenance tunnels that lead there are always sealed. By the SRB.
If I can find a way to open those doors, could you get your synths to the teleporter room?
Yes. We'll talk later. Someplace more secure.
안
Just
앉아지네.
a few high security doors, right? Controlled by cutting-edge SRB security tech. Yeah. A head-on hack is the sucker play. So we go at them sideways. You're willing to help, right? I can't do this alone.
오케이. 어떻게 도와줄까?
What do you need help with?
Our core security architecture hasn't fundamentally changed from the old CIT days. The original security program was called Code Defender. Revolutionary stuff. We still have terminals running version 1, mothballed in storage. With some persuasion, I can get an old terminal to interface with the new security terminals. Enough to open doors, at least. Problem is, I can't even crack version 1. So I need a good old-fashioned username and a password. And that's nowhere to be found in the Institute. But if you could get me a pre-war admin password from the surface, I could log right in.
하... 마음에 안 든다.
Your plan makes me nervous.
나-
Z1 and I have been working on
너가 다
elements of
띄워야
this for
되잖아요.
years. The doors are the only thing stopping us. But finding the password is going to be tricky. The obvious place won't work. The CIT ruins were picked clean years ago, but some of the admins had to live off campus. Ask your friends in the railroad. I need those login credentials.
아하. 요거 좀 거시기하게 됐는데. 데스데모니 데모나와 이야기하세요. 이거 다시 나가야 되네. 그러면 뭐 일단
You're here. Glad you made it.
아이 비켜 임마. 친해져 볼까? 좋아, 친해져 보겠어.
No visible reaction to the K-14 compound.
근데 어디로 가야
We'll
되지?
start the next trial. The dosage will be much larger this time.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Safety first.
At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
아따 총 잘 쏜다.
Well, that was productive.
몰라 이씨.
Sleep
나
is such a
가져갈래.
waste of time.
뭔진 모르겠는데 가져갈래요. 이 녀석이고.
Excuse me, doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
알았어.
Don't worry. I promise I won't get in your way.
Thank you, I do appreciate that. Oh, before I forget,
아,
let me see that pip
누구
boy of yours.
닮았는데?
I've been told to install a courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
오호.
Thank you.
텔레포트가
I'm
이제
sure that'll
마음대로
come in
되네요.
handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
I'd like a progress report.
Taking your new appointment. Very well. We've shifted resources off of other projects, like the child synth, to focus on Phase 3. I'm hoping that the
아이, 말 왜
above-ground
이렇게
efforts
많아,
are
이거?
successful. I understand those depend heavily on you.
발터가 필요하다. 없애버리면은 대한민국이 편해질 수가 있을 거야. 대한민국의 미래를 위해서. 쏠 수가 없어. 마티즈가 올 것 같아. 한 번은 눈 감아주도록 하지.
Rushed work is sloppy at best, and
또 누구한테 만나러 가야 되죠? 이쪽으로 가야 되나?
Scanning unknown identity.
이 신세였어?
Clearance confirmed.
사람인 줄 알았네. 이게 3세대인가 보네. 투구 끼고 있는 거 빼고는 완전 사람이네요. 옷을 입어서 그런가? 여기에 그 만나는 거 아닌가요? 잠깐만 이 퀘스트 한번 풀어봐야겠다. 걔도 돼있네. 여기 간 거 맞나 보네. 이 부분이 좀 기네요.
You had time to examine my latest reports on batch 274. Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operations at Warren.
배추 이파리네?
Get that going. So I've had to put everything else to one side.
우와.
How the Warren.
Dr. Holdren's synth gorilla project is showing promising results.
안 부서지네.
We're all looking forward to working with you.
부수고 싶은데.
You wouldn't happen to
고릴라가
have a spare
있구만.
polarizer on you, would you?
It's best not to dwell on
갑시다.
They're still people, and they're suffering.
비켜!
We can at least
Welcome.
admit that it's
So good
regrettable.
to have you here.
아이작이
Dr.
누구야?
Clayton Holdren.
How can we hope
head
to
of the
redefine
bioscience
mankind if we
I
can't
can't
even
wait
hold
for
on
you to
to
see
our
the
own
work we're doing.
humanity?
It's truly amazing.
흥미가
I
생긴
look
군.
forward to learning more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of studies such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic
인조동물.
animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
놀랍군.
Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
Hard
영혼이
work
없다.
and ingenuity.
빨리 이거
Any
넘기고 싶어요.
challenge can be overcome. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
친해져야 되죠. 그러고
I'm
싶어요.
not sure how well I'll fit in, but I'd like to give it a try.
Great. I was hoping you'd say that. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around.
알았어. 지금은 됐어요.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Take care then.
됐어. 얘랑도 끝냈고 이제 한 명 남았죠. 재채기 나올 것 같아.
Good to see you.
재채기 나오려다가 들어갔어요. 뒷바.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I
Right.
intend to speak to Father.
난 갈 거야.
Seriously, heading over to robotics to knock some heads together.
Advanced systems.
They're dragging their feet on the targeting package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me.
Ayo, brother.
Hey, Doc.
Please
So,
don't. There's
here
enough
you are.
friction as it is
Justin
between
Ayo,
us and
acting
pretty much
director
all
of
the
the
other
Synth Retention
departments.
Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any
이 녀석
issues, will there?
까탈스러운데. 상관없어요.
No problems here.
Good to hear. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the synth
회수고.
retention. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
납치범들이네. 신스가 탈출을 한다고요?
Why would synths want to escape?
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping, that matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word,
추적자가 무지하기야.
but I gather you know
나한테 죽었는데?
since you've encountered one. In fact, I'd very much
뭐야,
like
알고
to know
있잖아.
how you defeated it.
무적이라며 이 쓰레기야. 오씨, 나한테 죽었는데 갑자기 물어보네 대놓고. 별로던데요.
I hate to break it to you, but your courser wasn't all that tough.
Then it's likely the unit was defective.
얼씨구.
It's rare, but faults can occur from time
야,
to time.
이거를 오류로 결함이라고
We'll have to ask
그냥
robotics to
치부하네.
perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. Now, unless you need something else, I'll
우리
get back.
신스가 그럴 일 없다 그거지? 지금 됐어?
I'm good for now.
Very well.
The directorate should take the synth escapes more seriously.
과학자들이 존심이 높아가지고 이거. 자, 이제 얘기하러 가봅시다.
When are you going to tell me about this
들어가야 돼, 이거.
mysterious phase 3?
It's an honor to have you here, sir.
어? 어라? 이거 아닌 것 같은데. 아, 여기구나. 혈청을 주워라는 퀘스트가 없네요. 분명히 있을 텐데, 만약에 그게 있었다면. 근데 이 깨끗한 물이 없니? 추룩추룩 물주홈 아이템 아끼고 싶은데. 차가운 누카 체리는 뭘까? 일단 다 내꺼. 엄마! 이 다리 어디 갔어? 얘랑도 대화해야 되네요. 일라 임마. 아, 그리고 어딕토론 내가 가져갈게. 비싼 거 어디고 400원짜리야 지상세계에는.
They weren't kidding.
고마워.
You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much. I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
내가 버틸 수 있었던 이유라. 아들을 찾기 위해서였지.
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
당연하지.
Absolutely.
Oh, good to hear. It'll be a load off Sean's mind. Take your time. Get yourself acquainted. There's a lot to take in. Plenty of things you won't find topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the facilities division, I'm happy to discuss it.
됐어.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Goodbye then.
이제 커먼헬스 어디서든 인스티튜드로 빠른 여행을 하고 인스티튜드에서 TIC로 이동이 가능합니다. 근데 어쩌냐? 여기는 생존 모드인데 빠른 이동이 없다고. 신스 회수. 신스를 회수한다라고 얘기를 해가지고 지상세계로 간 다음에 얘랑 대화를 하면 되겠다. 맞죠? 나갈 때도 그냥 나가면 의심한단 말이야. 그럴듯하게 나가야지 이거. 여기 떨어지면 죽겠는데? 좋아. 완벽해.
I must be the luckiest synth in the Institute.
이거 아니고. 오씨 떨어질 뻔. 반대편 건물인 것 같아요. 그래.
I hear we're about to get a new food supplement.
여기군. 신스는 그냥 인간 같은 로봇을 통칭하는 거예요. 그냥 인간처럼 생긴 로봇을 모두 신스라고 해요. 근데 그 신스들 몇 명이 그냥 지상에 있는 거고 나머지는 여기 있는 거고.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
뭐 그저 그래.
I've seen my share of think tank science labs.
Oh, I assure you, none of them were quite like this place. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.